Hello, everybody. I know you don't see much of me. My name's John. I'm the other half of Shalithia and making homesteading. You guys saw a video a couple of days ago, maybe weeks ago. I don't know because I don't know when exactly the other one released. The wife takes care of most of that. Pretty much going over the cedarberry tea. It is actually something I was skeptical about at first. Mainly for the fact that I've been living off of antihistamine and decongestants during the months of November, December, and January. We're currently recording this. It's beginning of February. The cedar berries are starting to run thin. These little guys are what is used with obviously a tea of your choice. I use a black and ginger. Usually it seems to have the best effect. I tried it with a jasmine. The flavor wasn't as nice. In the other video you'll see talk about earthy. The jasmine makes it much more earthy in my opinion. I guess the ginger gives it more of a kick. So just letting you know, my preference obviously is the black tea with ginger. Anyway, the tea itself winds up going ahead and being relatively easy to make. Obviously, with a little bit of foraging, you can go ahead and get the berries, and then the tea being picked up at any local store, Walmart, HEB, all those companies that are out there that'll go ahead and do it, depending on your neck of the woods.
Or your local farm.
Yes, or local farm if they actually have their own tea there. We haven't actually checked our little thing that comes up in this area. Anyway, point to the matter is, like I said, antihistamine seems to be the main thing that I wound up using for years. So the last probably month and a half, I've been literally using nothing but the tea. At first, I had to go ahead and slowly switch over because of the fact that, it was so bad before we started doing this sinus-wise that, it was the only thing keeping me going at first was that. But as I slowly just got rid of the antihistamine and just started drinking it right before bed, it helped me sleep. I know that usually tea being an upper doesn't seem like something that would help you sleep, but when you haven't breathed for days, or it feels like you've breathed for days, it winds up being one of those things where you're like, hey, I can finally breathe. I can pass out now. So anyway, so my suggestion, go ahead and hit back up the other video that we have. It winds up going ahead and showing you kind of what we did. The season is pretty much, like I said, almost out because we're in February. We've only got about a month, maybe one more snap of hard cedar to worry about, and then we're free and clear. This is literally the only thing that seems to quote-unquote bring me down. I very rarely get sick, so this will actually get me completely off of almost anything that has to do with a medication over-the-counter drug, if everything works out the same next year, which we will do probably one more follow-up video to see how it starts off in October of this coming year. But anyway, ending on that, if you would, like, subscribe, mind going ahead and, hey, it's good to see, hey, we're actually helping people out. On that note, in the meantime, you guys try to have a nice rest of the day and enjoy the rest of your week, or whatever point you are in your week.
Bye, everybody. It'll be in the description below.
Or will.